Hey there, thanks for joining me today. Today we are doing a full face of e.l.f. makeup on mature skin. I have some products here that I already owned and loved from e.l.f. I have one that's new on the market and then some that are new to me and I am trying for the first time. So I am going to be giving you my honest feedback of how these products worked for my mature skin. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Joy from the blog agingwellwithjoy.com, and on my blog and on this channel, I discuss beauty and wellness for middle-aged women. If that's you, please consider hitting that subscribe button. I would love to have you join us. Okay, so first I am going in with the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. I have owned this for a while and I really love it. I think it's a great primer for the money. And while I'm applying this, I will tell you that I had picked up the foundation earlier this week to try out for you so that I would be able to really give it a good go and try it a couple different ways to find out if it works for mature skin. And it did not, in short, but it definitely, having this primer on definitely helped. So this primer helps it to stick and it gives it a lot more moisture, so it wasn't quite as cakey as the day before when I had tried it without primer. Okay, and so next I'm going in with the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream. Now, I know a lot of people love this foundation or this CC cream, and I really wanted to too, but I do not. This did not work for my skin. So I am almost 47. I'll be 47 in August, and I have very dry skin. And this CC cream just settled all wrong. It caked in every single dry area on my face, and it didn't wear well throughout the day. I tried it first alone, and that didn't work out at all. I was a wreck. And I'm glad that I didn't have any meetings that day or anything like that. And then I also tried it with the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer, which made a big difference. That worked out a lot better for me, but still, it still did a lot of caking, especially down around my chin area. And I also had a breakout, and this was the only new product I had on my face, like full face. So I have to think that might have contributed. But nonetheless, we're putting it on today so that you can see what it looks like on. And I even picked up the e.l.f. Foundation Buffing Brush to do this, which I like. All right, and then I picked up the e.l.f. I haven't even taken it out of the container yet, so this will be a true first impression. This is the 14-Hour Camo Concealer. I have it in the color Fair Beige. So let's see if this is any better than the CC cream. Okay, so the concealer's on, but unfortunately for me, this foundation and this concealer is not gonna work. I don't know if you can see in the camera how badly it's settling into my dry skin. And also same thing around my eyes. This concealer dried very quickly. So I'm going to go right in with another new purchase. This is the e.l.f. Oh goodness. I should have kept the box. It doesn't have a description. I will find it and I will put the name up, but this was a new purchase. It's a yellow powder, and I'm going to quickly set where I've used this concealer because I feel like I'm definitely gonna have some issues if I don't. All right, so this powder I actually like. It's very silky, smooth, and it gives a nice brightening effect. So this is lovely. Okay, moving right on to blush. I'm excited to try this because this is a new release for e.l.f. This is their new blush cushion tip applicator, sort of reminiscent of like the Charlotte Tilbury ones, and it is in the shade Candlelit. So let's see what we think of this blush. It is lovely. Blush is a win. Let's move on to the new bronzer I picked up. And this is the e.l.f. Luminous Putty Bronzer. And I have it in the shade Vacay Mood. I am in vacay mood today. It's beautiful out here in Maine today, and it has been so long since we have seen the sun. So this is what it looks like. Very easy to blend out. Okay, obviously this is a first impression because I haven't worn this until now, but my first impression is that this is very nice. It's very happy with the blush and the bronzer. What I found was that if I put this over top of this foundation, which is very dry, that this really gave it a nice glow. This gives anything a nice glow. If you like Charlotte Tilbury's Flawless Filter, this is so good for, like, I don't even know, like half the price maybe less than that. But it is beautiful and it definitely enhances any foundation. So highly recommend this. Let me show you the difference it makes as I put it right over top of my blush. All right, hopefully you are able to see, move my mirror so it doesn't reflect. Hopefully you're able to see in the camera what that does. It lifts everything and gives such a beautiful glow. All right, now we're gonna go in with the e.l.f. highlighter stick. This is their Daily Dew Stick in Cool Berry with pomegranate extract. It says, bring out your best features with a dewy, lit from within glow. That is certainly what I am aiming for. So let's give this a try. So I don't know if you can catch that glow. It's just a really subtle sheen, but it's very pretty. Okay. All right, so this is definitely a much more subtle glow than I usually wear. I really like a bit of sheen, but I do think for an everyday look, this is beautiful. And I think that if you're someone who doesn't like a lot of the sheen, you would love this. And it feels very good. It feels very hydrating on the skin. So another win. Okay, moving on to eyes. I picked up the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil. Now, I have used this in the past. It used to be $3. I think this time I made it paid $4 for it, but still, I mean, for an eyebrow pencil, that's a very good price. And this is a decent eyebrow pencil. Okay, now for eyeshadow. I already owned and have owned for a while the Bite Size Sugar and Spice palette. I love this palette. As you can see, hopefully you can see, I've hit pan on this color here that I use all the time. It's just a fabulous neutral color. So because I liked this one so much, I picked up this one, which is I Love You a Latte. And I do love lattes. So two very similar neutral palettes. So I know I'm going to like this one because I love this one so much. And these are the palettes. We're going to be using both of these today because I do love the shimmer. That's the second one in this Sugar and Spice Bite Size palette. Okay, so first I'm going to go right in with this one here, this medium brown color, to put into my crease. And then down onto my eyelid. And then I'm just going to flip my same brush over and I'm going to put it into this lightest color here to do my brow bone. just going to blend those colors together. So that there are no harsh lines. Then I am going to take my Sugar and Spice palette and go right in with that shimmer, right on my finger, and apply it to the center of my lid and toward the corner. And I'm going to use this darkest brown color as my liner. I just stamp that as close to my eyelashes as I can get. Okay, so, goodness, I couldn't find it. I've got a mess going on in front of me. I picked up the Big Mood e.l.f. mascara. Now, my thoughts on this, because I bought this when I bought the foundation. So I have been using it for the last few days. And I love the brush. It's a nice thick brush, and it really grabs each lash and defines them. So though that is something I love about this. On the other hand, it does not add very much drama or color or anything like that to your lashes. So if I show you, I'll see if I can show you up close the difference between my two eyes. So not a lot of drama, not a lot of intensity of color. So, but the brush does such a nice job of fanning out the lashes that I think it's just a really nice everyday mascara. So not one I'm gonna wear if I'm going somewhere special, but one that I could definitely see myself wearing just to run errands. And last, I picked up this lip plumping gloss from e.l.f. in the shade Rose something or other. I can't read the second word even with my glasses. And it's just a gloss, but I love the color. I thought it was a beautiful color for spring. So let's see what we think of this. I didn't bother to line my lips. Has a tingle to it, which I did not expect. It's quite an intense tingle, but I do like the color. And except for the tingle, which is a little intense, I do love the way it feels, the glossiness of it. It feels very cushiony on the skin. I will have to get back to you and let you know how I feel about this, because I'm interested to see if this tingle will last or if it will go away and leave just a nice looking lip behind. So I will let you know how this works out for me. But this is a full face of e.l.f. makeup. Hopefully you can see how, or maybe hopefully you cannot see how cakey this is all around my lips and around my chin, eyes. Okay, ladies, this is the finished look. So there were some faves and some absolute fails in this video for me personally. And so the fails, of course, I've already mentioned, would be the foundation and also the concealer, or the CC cream and the concealer. I did not like either one of these. These will not work for my very dry skin. So if you have dry, mature skin, I would skip this. But there were also some products I loved in this grouping. We already know I loved the eyeshadow. I've already talked before about how much I love the Power Grip Primer. Absolutely recommend the e.l.f. Halo Glow. Blush everywhere. I really enjoyed this blush. I think it leaves a beautiful glow, and also the highlighter. I was fans of both of these, and the mascara is okay. So I hope that this is helpful to you. If you have any drugstore products that you would like me to try and review, please comment below with those. I would love to hear what they are, and I will do my best to accommodate. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.